The next word is deprived. Deprived means not having enough of something necessary or important, such as food or comfort. The children were deprived of basic necessities during the war. This means the children didn't have access to essential things like food or shelter during the war. She felt deprived of sleep after working long hours. This means she didn't get enough rest because she worked too much. The community is deprived of clean water, which causes health problems. This means the community lacks access to clean water, leading to health issues. The next word is deputy. Deputy means a person who is appointed to assist a leader or take their place when they are absent. The deputy mayor handled the meeting while the mayor was away. This means the deputy mayor took charge of the meeting in the mayor's absence. The sheriff appointed a deputy to help with the investigation. This means the sheriff selected someone to assist with the investigation. The deputy director will be in charge during the director's vacation. This means the deputy director will take over the director's duties while they are on holiday. The next word is deserted. Deserted means empty of people or abandoned. The beach was deserted when we arrived early in the morning. This means there were no people on the beach when we got there. The town looked deserted after the storm damaged many buildings. This means the town appeared empty because many people left due to the storm. The house was deserted for years before being renovated. This means no one lived in the house for many years and it was left empty. The next word is destiny. Destiny means the events that are meant to happen in the future, often believed to be outside of one's control. He believed it was his destiny to become a doctor. This means he thought it was meant to happen that he would become a doctor. They met by chance, but she felt it was destiny bringing them together. This means she believed their meeting was meant to happen as part of a larger plan. Some people think they are destined for greatness. This means they believe they are meant to achieve great things in their lives. The next word is detached. Detached means not influenced by emotions or not connected to something. She remained detached from the argument and didn't get involved. This means she didn't let the argument affect her and stayed out of it. The house was detached, meaning it was not connected to any other buildings. This means the house stood alone and was not physically attached to any other houses. He felt emotionally detached from the situation and couldn't understand the other's feelings. This means he didn't feel emotionally involved or connected to what was happening. The next word is detect. Detect means to discover or notice something that is hidden or not obvious. The scientist used special equipment to detect the presence of gases. This means the scientist used tools to find out if certain gases were in the area. The security guard detected a problem with the alarm system. This means the security guard noticed an issue with the alarm system. The doctor was able to detect early signs of the disease. This means the doctor found evidence of the disease at an early stage. The next word is deteriorate. Deteriorate means to become worse in quality, condition, or value over time. The condition of the building began to deteriorate after years of neglect. This means the building got worse and started to fall apart because it wasn't taken care of. The patient's health deteriorated after the surgery. This means the patient's condition worsened following the operation. The food will deteriorate if left outside too long in the heat. This means the food will become spoiled or unsafe to eat if it's exposed to heat for too long. The next word is determine. Determine means to decide or figure out something through careful thought or investigation. The scientists will determine the cause of the disease after conducting tests. This means the scientists will find out what caused the disease by doing experiments. She tried to determine the best time to visit the museum. This means she was figuring out the most suitable time for her visit. They need to determine the winner of the competition before the ceremony. This means they must decide who won the competition before the ceremony starts. The next word is devastated. Devastated means extremely sad or shocked, often because of something very bad that happened. She was devastated when she heard about the death of her friend. This means she felt very sad and heartbroken after hearing the news. The community was devastated by the news of the natural disaster. This means the people in the community were deeply affected and saddened by the disaster. He was devastated after losing his job. This means he felt completely crushed and hopeless after losing his employment. The next word is devastating. Devastating means causing great damage, sadness, or harm. The earthquake had a devastating effect on the city. This means the earthquake caused a lot of destruction in the city. The hurricane's devastating winds destroyed many homes. This means the hurricane's strong winds caused a lot of damage to homes. The loss of her pet had a devastating emotional impact on her. This means the loss caused her a lot of emotional pain and sadness. The next word is developer. Developer means a person or company that creates or builds something, such as software or buildings. The software developer created an app that helps people manage their schedules. This means the person who designs and makes software developed an app for organizing time. The real estate developer plans to build a new shopping mall in the area. This means the person or company in charge of construction is planning to build a shopping mall. The game developer released an update with new features. This means the person or company responsible for the game made a new version with extra features. The next word is dictate. Dictate means to say or tell someone exactly what to do or say. The teacher dictated the words for the spelling test. This means the teacher said the words aloud for the students to write. He likes to dictate his emails to his assistant for quick responses. This means he tells his assistant what to write in his emails instead of doing it himself. The manager will dictate the terms of the contract before signing it. This means the manager will decide and tell others the conditions of the contract. The next word is diesel. Diesel means a type of fuel used in certain engines, or the engines that run on it. The bus runs on diesel fuel instead of gasoline. This means the bus uses diesel as its source of energy rather than gasoline. They use diesel engines in large trucks to carry heavy loads. This means big trucks that carry heavy things typically run on diesel fuel. The car's engine is powered by a diesel engine, which is more efficient for long trips. This means the car uses diesel fuel, which helps it run longer without running out of fuel. The next word is differentiate. Differentiate means to recognize or explain how things are different from each other. It's important to differentiate between fact and opinion when reading the news. This means you should be able to tell the difference between true information and personal beliefs. The teacher helped the students differentiate between similar-looking animals. This means the teacher taught the students how to tell the difference between animals that look alike. The company needs to differentiate its products from competitors to attract customers. This means the company has to make its products stand out and seem different from others in the market. The next word is digest. Digest means to break down food in the stomach or to understand information over time. It took me hours to digest all the information from the meeting. This means it took me a long time to fully understand all the details discussed in the meeting. After eating, it's important to give your body time to digest the food. This means after eating, your body needs time to process and break down the food. She struggled to digest the news that her friend was moving away. This means she found it hard to understand or accept the news about her friend leaving. The next word is digestion. Digestion means the process of breaking down food in the stomach so the body can absorb nutrients. Good digestion is important for overall health and energy. This means it's important for the body to properly process food to stay healthy. She had stomach pain due to poor digestion. This means her stomach hurt because her body was not properly processing food. Eating slowly helps improve digestion. This means eating at a slower pace can help your body process food better. The next word is diminish. Diminish means to make something smaller or less important. The excitement about the event began to diminish after the delays. This means people became less excited as the event was delayed. The company's profits have diminished over the past year. This means the company's earnings have decreased over time. The teacher's praise did not diminish her confidence. It only made her feel more motivated. This means the teacher's positive words did not reduce her confidence. They made her feel even better. The next word is diplomatic. Diplomatic means relating to managing relationships between countries or dealing with people in a sensitive way. He was very diplomatic when handling the argument between his colleagues. This means he was careful and tactful in managing the disagreement between his coworkers. The ambassador is responsible for diplomatic relations between the two countries. This means the ambassador manages the relationship and communication between the two countries. It's important to be diplomatic in sensitive conversations to avoid misunderstandings. This means it's important to speak carefully and politely in delicate situations. The next word is directory. Directory means a list of names, addresses, or other information, often in alphabetical order. The company's directory lists all the employees and their contact information. This means the company's list shows all employees' names and how to contact them. I couldn't find the name in the phone directory. This means I could not locate the person's name in the list of phone numbers. The directory of local restaurants is available online. This means there is a list of nearby restaurants that can be accessed on the internet. The next word is disadvantaged. Disadvantaged means lacking basic necessities or opportunities, making life more difficult. The school provides extra support to disadvantaged students. This means the school helps students who have fewer resources or opportunities. Many disadvantaged families struggle to afford healthy food. This means families who have fewer resources find it difficult to buy nutritious food. The program aims to assist disadvantaged communities in getting access to better health care. This means the program helps communities with fewer resources get better medical services. The next word is disapproval. Disapproval means a feeling or expression of not agreeing with something or someone. Her parents showed disapproval when she decided to drop out of school. This means her parents did not agree with or approve of her decision to leave school. The teacher expressed disapproval of the student's behavior during class. This means the teacher was unhappy with how the students were acting in class. He faced disapproval from his colleagues after making an unpopular decision. This means his coworkers did not agree with the choice he made. The next word is disastrous. Disastrous means causing great harm or damage. The hurricane had a disastrous impact on the coastal towns. This means the hurricane caused a lot of damage to the towns along the coast. The company's financial situation became disastrous after the market crash. This means the company faced serious problems due to the crash in the stock market. The meeting ended in a disastrous misunderstanding. This means the meeting ended with a very bad confusion or error. The next word is discomfort. Discomfort means physical pain or a feeling of unease. She felt discomfort in her back after sitting for too long. This means she experienced some pain in her back because she sat in one position for too long. The uncomfortable chair caused a lot of discomfort during the meeting. This means the chair was so uncomfortable that it made the person feel uneasy or in pain. His illness caused him great discomfort. This means his sickness made him feel a lot of pain or unease. The next word is discontent. Discontent means a feeling of unhappiness or dissatisfaction. There was a sense of discontent among the workers due to poor working conditions. This means the workers were unhappy because of bad conditions at their job. His discontent with the current situation led him to seek new opportunities. This means he was unhappy with his present situation and decided to find a new job or chance. The discontent in the community grew as they felt their needs were being ignored. This means the people in the community became more dissatisfied because they felt unimportant. The next word is discriminate. Discriminate means to treat someone unfairly or differently because of certain characteristics like race or gender. It is illegal to discriminate against someone based on their race or religion. This means it's against the law to treat people unfairly because of their background. You should never discriminate between friends based on their appearance. This means you should not treat your friends differently just because of how they look. The company has strict rules not to discriminate against any employee. This means the company makes sure that no worker is treated unfairly. The next word is discrimination. Discrimination means unfair treatment of people based on certain characteristics. Racial discrimination has been a significant issue in many societies. This means people have been unfairly treated because of their race in many places. Discrimination in the workplace can lead to a toxic environment. This means treating people unfairly at work can create a bad atmosphere for everyone. The law was created to protect people from discrimination in housing. This means the law was made to stop people from being treated unfairly when renting or buying homes. The next word is disgusted. Disgusted means feeling a strong sense of dislike or disapproval, often due to something unpleasant. She was disgusted by the smell of the garbage. This means she felt very bad or upset because the garbage smelled so bad. He was disgusted by the way people treated animals in the factory. This means he felt very upset because people were not kind to animals. They were disgusted by the poor hygiene in the restaurant. This means they felt very uncomfortable and unhappy because the restaurant was not clean. The next word is dishonestly. Dishonestly means in a way that is not truthful or fair. He dishonestly claimed that he finished the work even though he didn't. This means he lied and said he completed the task when he actually hadn't. She dishonestly took credit for someone else's idea in the meeting. This means she unfairly claimed an idea that wasn't hers as her own. They acted dishonestly when they cheated on the test. This means they were not honest and broke the rules by cheating on the exam. The next word is dismiss. Dismiss means to officially remove someone from a job or position or to reject something. The teacher decided to dismiss the students early due to the weather. This means the teacher allowed the students to leave class early because of the bad weather. He was dismissed from his job for repeatedly arriving late. This means he was fired from his job because he was always late. Don't dismiss his ideas just because they're different from yours. This means don't reject or ignore his ideas just because they are not the same as yours. The next word is dismissal. Dismissal means the act of officially removing someone from a job or position, or the act of rejecting something. Her dismissal from the team was a result of her poor performance. This means she was removed from the team because she did not perform well. The boss gave a clear dismissal of the proposal during the meeting. This means the boss rejected the proposal completely during the meeting. He felt the dismissal of his hard work was unfair. This means he thought it was unfair that his effort was rejected or ignored. The next word is disorder. Disorder means a state of confusion or lack of organization. The room was in disorder after the children played there. This means the room was messy and disorganized because the children were playing. There was a medical disorder that affected his ability to concentrate. This means he had a health problem that made it hard for him to focus. The country was in disorder after the sudden change in government. This means the country became chaotic and unorganized because of the government change. The next word is displace. Displace means to force something or someone to move from its usual position or place. The heavy rain displaced several families from their homes. This means the flood caused several families to leave their homes. The workers were displaced by the new technology in the factory. This means the workers lost their jobs because of the introduction of new technology. The earthquake displaced a large number of people in the city. This means the earthquake forced many people to leave their homes. The next word is displacement. Displacement means the act of moving something or someone from its usual position or place. The displacement of workers by machines is a common issue in manufacturing. This means machines replacing workers is a typical problem in factories. The displacement of people due to war is a tragedy. This means the forced movement of people because of war is a sad event. Displacement of the population has caused many problems in the city. This means that many people being forced to leave the city has created a lot of difficulties. The next word is disrespect. Disrespect means a lack of respect or consideration for someone or something. His disrespect for the rules led to him being punished. This means he was punished because he did not follow the rules. The teacher felt disrespected when the students interrupted her. This means the teacher felt that the students were not being polite or considerate. Disrespecting others in a conversation can lead to arguments. This means treating people poorly during a discussion can cause disagreements. The next word is disruption. Disruption means a disturbance that interrupts the normal flow or order of things. The construction work caused a disruption to the traffic flow in the city. This means the building worked it hard for cars to move through the city. The meeting was delayed due to a disruption in the power supply. This means the power cut caused a delay in the meeting. His loud behavior caused a disruption in the classroom. This means his actions disturbed or interrupted the class. The next word is dissertation. Dissertation means a long and detailed piece of writing, usually for a university degree. She spent months writing her dissertation on climate change. This means she worked for several months on a detailed research paper about climate change. His dissertation on modern architecture was well received by the professors. This means his research paper about new building designs was praised by his teachers. The dissertation requires thorough research and strong arguments. This means the research paper needs careful investigation and clear reasons to support ideas. The next word is dissolve. Dissolve means to break something down into smaller parts or to come to an end. The sugar dissolved in the tea when she stirred it. This means the sugar melted and mixed into the tea when she stirred. The company decided to dissolve the partnership due to disagreements. This means the company ended their business relationship because they could not agree. The organization will dissolve after completing its mission. This means the group will end its activities once it finishes its purpose. The next word is distinct. Distinct means clearly different from others or easily noticeable. The two paintings have distinct styles and colors. This means the two paintings have easily recognizable differences in how they look. There is a distinct smell of fresh bread in the bakery. This means the smell of freshly baked bread is very strong and easy to identify. His voice is distinct from all the others in the choir. This means his voice stands out and is different from everyone else's in the group. The next word is distinctive. Distinctive means having qualities that make something unique or special. The artist's distinctive style made his paintings very popular. This means the artist's unique way of painting made his work well liked. The dog had a distinctive bark that could be heard from far away. This means the dog's bark was special and easily recognizable. She wore a distinctive dress that caught everyone's attention. This means her dress was unique and stood out, so people noticed it. The next word is distort. Distort means to change the shape, appearance, or meaning of something in a negative way. The image was distorted by the poor quality of the camera. This means the picture was changed and became unclear because of the bad camera. He tried to distort the facts to make himself look better. This means he changed the truth to make himself seem more favorable. The loud noise distorted her hearing for a few seconds. This means the noise affected her ability to hear clearly for a short time. The next word is distraction. Distraction means something that takes your attention away from what you are supposed to focus on. The noise outside was a major distraction during the exam. This means the sound outside made it difficult for her to concentrate on the test. His phone became a distraction during the meeting. This means his phone took his attention away from the important discussion. Distractions can reduce productivity if they are not controlled. This means being distracted can make it harder to get things done if not managed properly. The next word is distress. Distress means extreme worry, pain, or suffering. She felt great distress after hearing about the accident. This means she felt a lot of worry and sadness after learning about the accident. The news of the missing child caused distress in the community. This means the community felt great sadness and concern about the missing child. He was in distress after losing his job and couldn't find another one. This means he was experiencing great difficulty and emotional pain because he lost his job and couldn't get a new one. The next word is distressed. Distressed means feeling very upset, worried, or in emotional pain. She looked distressed after hearing the bad news. This means she appeared very upset or troubled after hearing the sad news. He was clearly distressed when he lost his wallet. This means he was very worried and upset because he couldn't find his wallet. The family felt distressed by the long wait for news about their loved one. This means the family was extremely anxious and troubled while waiting for news. The next word is distribution. Distribution means the process of giving something out or spreading it over a certain area. The distribution of food to the homeless was organized by volunteers. This means the volunteers organized the giving out of food to people without homes. The company is responsible for the distribution of products worldwide. This means the company handles the process of sending out products to different countries. There was an uneven distribution of wealth in the country. This means wealth was not spread fairly among the people. The next word is disturbance. Disturbance means something that interrupts normal activities or causes confusion. The loud noise outside caused a disturbance during the meeting. This means the noise interrupted or disturbed the meeting. making it hard to focus. The sudden disturbance in the classroom made everyone stop working. This means something unexpected happened that caused everyone to pause their work. There was a disturbance in the street as people gathered for a protest. This means there was an interruption in the usual activity because people were protesting. The next word is diversity. Diversity means a variety of different things or people, especially in terms of race, culture, or ideas. The school celebrates diversity with students from many different backgrounds. This means the school values having students from many different races and cultures. The company promotes diversity in the workplace by hiring people from different countries. This means the company encourages having employees from various nationalities. The city is known for its cultural diversity, with people from all over the world. This means the city has people from many different cultures and countries. The next word is dock. Dock means a place where ships are parked or the action of removing part of something. The ship will arrive at the dock early in the morning. This means the ship will reach the harbor where it will be parked. He was waiting at the dock for the boat to arrive. This means he was at the harbor waiting for the boat to come. The company decided to dock his salary because of his poor performance. This means the company decided to reduce his pay because he did not perform well. The next word is domain. Domain means an area of knowledge, influence, or activity. The scientist is an expert in the domain of genetics. This means the scientist knows a lot about genetics, which is a specific area of science. The website's domain name is easy to remember. This means the internet address of the website is simple and easy to recall. His domain of expertise includes both law and business. This means he is knowledgeable in both law and business fields. The next word is dominant. Dominant means having control, influence, or being more important than others. The lion is the dominant animal in the jungle. This means the lion is the most powerful and influential animal in the jungle. The dominant team won the game by a large margin. This means the stronger team won the game by a big difference. His dominant personality makes him a natural leader. This means his strong and confident character helps him lead others easily. The next word is domination. Domination means control or the power to rule over something or someone. The team's domination in the game was clear from the start. This means the team had complete control over the game and performed much better than the other team. His domination of the chess tournament made him a national champion. This means he controlled the tournament and won it, showing his skill. The country faced domination by foreign powers for many years. This means the country was ruled or controlled by other countries for a long time. The next word is downside. Downside means the negative or less desirable part of something. The downside of living in a big city is the high cost of living. This means the negative aspect of living in a city is that it is expensive. The downside of working from home is feeling isolated from colleagues. This means the disadvantage of working from home is that you don't get to see coworkers often. He acknowledged the downside of his new job, which included long hours. This means he recognized the negative part of his new job, which was the long working hours. The next phrase is down to earth. Down to earth means practical, sensible, and not arrogant. She is very down to earth and always listens to others' opinions. This means she is practical and humble, valuing other people's ideas. The down to earth advice from my grandmother always helps me. This means my grandmother's sensible and practical advice is always useful. Despite her success, she remains down to earth and humble. This means even though she is successful, she stays simple and modest. The next word is downward. Downward means moving or going in a direction that is lower or down. The economy is heading in a downward direction due to the crisis. This means the economy is getting worse and declining because of the crisis. The mountain trail became steeper and moved downward. This means the path on the mountain became steeper and went lower. His mood went downward after hearing the disappointing news. This means his mood became worse after hearing the bad news. The next word is downwards. Downwards means in a downward direction toward a lower position. The bird flew downwards to the ground. This means the bird moved in a downward direction towards the ground. She looked downwards at her feet while walking. This means she directed her gaze towards the ground as she walked. The slope of the hill goes downwards, making it easier to climb. This means the hill slopes in a way that goes lower, which helps people climb up. The next word is dozens. Dozens means a group of 12 or many items. He bought dozens of apples from the market. This means he bought many apples, more than 12. There were dozens of people waiting outside for the concert to start. This means there were many people, at least 12 or more, waiting outside. She received dozens of gifts for her birthday. This means she received many gifts for her birthday, far more than 12. The next word is drastic. Drastic means extreme and likely to have a significant impact. The company took drastic measures to cut costs during the recession. This means the company made major changes or actions to reduce expenses during the economic downturn. His drastic change in diet helped him lose a lot of weight. This means the extreme changes he made to his eating habits had a big effect on his weight. The government made drastic decisions to manage the pandemic. This means the government took extreme actions to control the spread of the virus. The next word is drastically. Drastically means in a way that is very extreme and has a large effect. The temperature dropped drastically overnight. This means the temperature changed very quickly and significantly in just one night. The company had to drastically reduce its workforce to save money. This means the company made a very large cut in the number of employees to save money. Her lifestyle changed drastically after she moved to a new city. This means her life changed in a big and extreme way after she relocated. The next word is draught. Draught means a flow of air, often cool, through an open space or gap. I felt a cold draught coming through the window. This means I felt a cold breeze or wind coming through an open window. He lit a fire to avoid the draught in the room. This means he started a fire to warm the room and stop the cold air from coming in. The draught under the door made the room chilly. This means the flow of cold air under the door caused the room to feel cold. The next word is drawback. Drawback means a disadvantage or a negative aspect of something. One drawback of living in a small town is the lack of entertainment options. This means a negative part of living in a small town is that there are fewer things to do. The major drawback of this phone is its short battery life. This means the negative aspect of this phone is that its battery runs out quickly. The drawback of working from home is that it's hard to separate work from personal life. This means a disadvantage of working from home is that it can be difficult to maintain a work-life balance. The next word is dual. Dual means having two parts or aspects. The car has a dual engine system, which makes it more efficient. This means the car has two engines, which improves its performance. He holds a dual role as both the manager and the team leader. This means he has two different jobs, being the manager and the team leader. The company offers dual language support for its customers. This means the company provides assistance in two languages to its customers. The next word is dumb. Dumb means lacking intelligence or being unable to speak. He felt dumb for forgetting the meeting time. This means he felt silly or foolish for forgetting the scheduled time for the meeting. It's dumb to ignore good advice from others. This means it's foolish or unwise to ignore helpful suggestions. The movie was about a dumb animal that couldn't speak. This means the animal in the movie couldn't talk and was unable to communicate.